أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our thought of the week this week goes to a tradition from our sixth Imam, Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq, may God's peace and blessings be upon him, in which he gives us some guidance on our friends and more specifically how we choose our friends. Now obviously we know that this is a topic that everybody always has concern about, because we all want to have friends, whether we're in school, whether we're at the workplace, whether we're young or old. Because human beings are communal, we want to dwell and live within a society. We always look for people to hang out with, to be with, to spend time with, other than our families, obviously. And in this tradition, the sixth Imam, he gives us some guidance on how to choose these friends and what characteristics we should look at. Obviously there are many things that can be said. We want to just give us one tradition today on the guidance from the sixth Imam, and he says the following about choosing friends. A person who does not befriend anyone unless they are flawless will have very few friends. Here in this tradition, the sixth Imam shows us that if we're looking for perfection in our friends, if we're looking for a friend to be flawless, to not have any blemish, to not make any mistakes, to be impeccable in their life, he says we're not going to have any, or we'll have very few at least, at best. Because all of us have some flaw within our character. But that doesn't mean that we just ignore it. We have to work at those flaws, try to correct them and remove them and polish ourselves. But he shows us if we were to only choose our friends based on perfection, if we were looking for flawless individuals to befriend, to hang out with, to be those people that we can actually spend time with, the sixth Imam shows us that we would be left with very few friends within our life. Because, let's face it, nobody is perfect. We all have little blemishes and flaws, and there may be some quirks in your friend, in their character, in the way they speak, in their outlook on life, on their outlook on the world, which would differ from you. But that doesn't mean you discount them and just throw them aside because they don't have the exact same mentality as you do. No, people have obviously grown and matured and in different ways and in different places and times and periods. And so we have to realize that everybody is different. Everybody on earth is unique. If we were to look for people who are flawless, people who are exactly as we are, to befriend only those people, then we may not find anybody in our life. But that sixth Imam shows us that don't look for those rather who are impeccable, who are flawless, who are, what we would envision the ideal person to be. Take friends. Make friends who have those shortcomings in their life. Maybe you can improve them. Maybe they can improve you. Everybody is different at the end of the day, and we have to appreciate the diversity in humanity and in the ways we think and reflect and act. And especially with one another, when we are choosing friends, let us choose those who are not necessarily in the same line of mentality directly as us, but at least we use the criteria of Islam as the measuring stick, and then obviously we overlook anybody and any of their shortcomings and defects, just as we would want them to overlook our shortcomings and defects in our friendship with them. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.